Hey folks, Gary here. Happy Monday morning to you. I hope your day is starting off just fantastic. For Cole and I, well, Cole's here. Hey Cole. Cole's just happy like crazy. I hope you're happy too, although the weather has changed significantly. Now Cole doesn't worry about the weather too much, but sometimes we do. And so where it was really nice and warm and blue skies and bright sun and all that kind of stuff, now we have really cloudy skies, a strong wind from the north. All our apples are on the ground and it is cool. Things have changed dramatically. Now here's the thing, we knew that was going to happen because we have meteorologists, people who study the weather, and they said things are going to change, so you could prepare for that. You wouldn't be surprised by it. Well, when it comes to our spiritual life, we have indicators that tell us that things have changed, and so we can take appropriate action to take care of that. In Proverbs chapter 4, Solomon writes, and in verse 23 he says, "Guard your heart above all else, for it determines the course of your life." He says, guard your heart above all else. And why does he say that? Because sometimes our heart can change. We can have a heart that's dedicated and seeking God above everything else, and that's where we should be. But sometimes our heart can change. Sometimes our heart can start to seek other things that are not beneficial to our life at all. That actually, and it puts God down lower, and we seek those things instead of God. And we've seen that throughout Scripture. Solomon himself actually fell for that. King David, a man that we put on a pedestal because he was a great leader, and he was a great king, and he was a great follower of God. King David was recorded as having a heart after God. In other words, he sought God more than anything else, and yet there were times when he didn't. And when he didn't, well, the kingdom suffered and David suffered. Now David usually got together, well, he got together every time, and so that's why we say, wow, King David did a great job. But there were times his heart would lead him astray. Solomon says, guard your heart, for it determines your course. What is my heart after? So just like a meteorologist looks at the weather and says it's going to change, we need to look at our heart sometimes and say, have you changed there, Mr. Heart? Are you seeking something you shouldn't be seeking? And when we realize that it is, we got to turn that direction around and say, no, we need to seek God more than anything else, because that leads us to God and leads us to having a really good life. That's all it says. It determines the course of your life. Have your heart set on God, because that will give you a great course for the rest of your life. Your life will be awesome. When it's not following God, it leads to destruction, and that's not a good thing. So guard your heart. So have a great day. I don't know what your day is going to be like. I hope you're inside. If you're outside, dress up appropriately. But have a really good day. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.